Since we have all these truck issues, we are glad we made it here.
Should I say so? So we are driving in New Mexico, and my thingy-majig, it says, check your engine temperature. I look at it is normal. Within seconds, it's like overheating. So we pull over, I look, everything looks fine. We wait a few minutes. We pray. Start the car, the engine temperature is normal. We pray for Josh too, even though he's home, but we always pray for Josh. Yeah, but now we got a couple other things. The ABS light is on, the fan is not turning on for the AC for the inside. So we're just gonna probably hang out here a little bit, wait for everything to cool off. I'll go mess with the wires. That's my first hunch. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so update on that. Have no clue what's going on. I went, I looked around, everything looks good. We yanked some wires, started the car, no warning lights, temperature's normal, sounds good. So we're just gonna walk by faith and we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, we have 2 more hours to drive to Albuquerque.
Apparently Daria's not really into it, but we're almost there. Yes, Daria?
We're enjoying New Mexico so far. It's pretty.
It's really pretty. Look at that car. Wow. Did you see that car?
That's all.
Woo.
Here we go again. Take 2.
Well, I found where the toy hall is. Years.
Take 3.
An engine.
We're in Torrance Country Park in New Mexico, about 45 minutes outside of Albuquerque. This is not our first boondocking experience, but this is definitely our first very much off-roading boondocking experience. It's pretty rough. It was fun. And since we have all these truck issues, we are glad we made it here. So we're gonna spend a night here and we're gonna try to figure out what's going on with our truck.
Even the dog had to go outside, couldn't handle that.
The reality of small living with a kid. You know, it was really, really quiet in this spot until we showed up.
Get caboose.
But they were in the car for a long time.
Oh well.
These are like 7 hours total. And we went to talk to the mechanic to see if this issue can be fixed in a timely manner. And we also gonna go to Costco and stock up because we're gonna be boondocking for a while. And let's hope, my birthday's tomorrow, so I'm really, really hoping we can be out of New Mexico by tomorrow and into Arizona.
And when I talked to the mechanic, and he basically said that he thinks it's an oil cooler. It's gonna cost $2,500. I think I'd rather trade in this truck than pay that money. I also talked to the other mechanic guy on call from Dallas that did some work on this truck. So we picked up this little tool, so we're gonna monitor what the true temperature is of the engine when this is going on. So that's the plan. We're about to fill up, and we're gonna start driving and see what's going on.
It's my birthday today, and Jaden got me a gift that I'm about to open. It's a petrified tree heart. How cute is that? Look at this. I'm gonna put it on. Have a big head, people. I love it. Thank you. Now it's time to open a present from Benjamin. Is it a little like, is there a live thing in there?
No.
See, there's flowers, there's a little wood, little,
wood.
is that petrified wood?
Petrified.
It is. So beautiful. Thank you. You're welcome. We just spent the night at the Petrified Forest. Actually, outside of Petrified Forest, there's no camping at the Petrified Forest itself. So when you come in from the south side, there's a gift shop and a Crystal Forest RV parking campground. So if you come in from the south, the one to the right is free with no hookups, and the one to the left has electric for $10. We've opted out for the electric side because I needed to do some cooking with an Instant Pot and all that stuff. So $10 seemed like a good price for us, and we also use our electric heater, which is quiet, and that's what we prefer. But this morning we're going to explore the Petrified Forest, and we moved our trailer to the free parking, and we're going to unhook and we're just going to take our car into the park itself. Yesterday we came in through the north side and drove through the whole park, and there's barely any parking for a rig like us. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of people since it's a Tuesday. It's just, I don't think we're going to go far. We're going to stay to the southern portion of the park. We are at Petrified Forest and it's really windy, so I'm not even sure if you can hear us.
But she's a birthday girl today. Woohoo! So we're gonna go look around and show you what this beautiful place looks like.
It looks like the bottom of the lake, I think. It's really, really interesting. Never seen anything like it.
I want candles.
You want candles?
I got candles.
It is so weird because when you touch it, it's warm and it feels like real wood. But it's because of the sun it warms up. It's really cool. But if you knock on it, it's rock.
This tree is pretty much rock. I was wondering who cut them, but it looks like they just cracked by themselves.
It's amazing that even 130 years later, the landscape is very, very similar. It eroded a little bit with wind and rain and all that stuff, I'm sure.
So update on the overheating of the engine. Yesterday we drove for about 3.5 hours and it overheated once. I got a message that check your engine and the gauge went all the way up real quick. I looked at my OBD scanner and it was showing 214 degrees. We shut it off. I turned the key back on. Everything's back to normal. So I don't know what kind of fluke this is. I feel like it's probably wiring or maybe an oil cooler or something like that. So we just kept driving and everything was fine. And by the way, how do you like my hat? I'd like to hear your comment. This hat my mom brought all the way from Ukraine.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mommy. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! My blood out.
It's still my birthday.
It's late. Kids are asleep. We made it to Flagstaff. So we are parked behind Cracker Barrel. Yeah.
And I asked for chicken, fried chicken, and biscuits.
And that's what we got. And we found this. It's almost like a game we play. Anytime we drive, we have to spot one of these, which is a Herbie.
It's a classic beetle that our son Benjamin is completely obsessed with, and now Daria's obsessed with it too. It's just oh my
So
gosh.
as we drive, we look for them all over the place, and then basically whoever's gonna spot one first. So it's kind of funny, but it keeps them occupied. First time boondocking Cracker Barrel. It's kind of dangerous because of the fried chicken and trinkets that you could buy.